Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. Check this out. This is like my best target ever. So last week, we didn't have any higher level targets because this was an all time high. So we had set this one, I don't know, based on this, I'm assuming. And we obviously hit through that earlier in the week. But this one was purely based on the average true range. So, my friends, this works. You can go back to last Friday's video, that was the 20th, to see this, but I haven't moved it since then, and we nailed it. So awesome. Okay, so with that being said, we are once again, well, not really, because we did pull back a little bit, but we made a new all time high today. So our first target from here, where we closed on Friday, is going to be back to that high around 43,000. And then the ATR is 463. So if we are about 43,000 right now, we're going to go to about 43,463. All right, that's close enough. As for the low side, we can flip flop these should this thing get itself turned around and start heading lower, although it's looking really strong right now. So, just in case, those are your lower targets. Let's move on to the S&P. This one we did take out target 1 en route to target 2 at 58.80. So, where will we go from here? About 60 points higher than that. So, let's go to about 940-ish, close enough. And we'll do the same thing down here. We'll just kind of flip-flop these guys and bring that right about there. That one can stay. Moving on to the NASDAQ. So we did take out both of these targets and then pulled back today. So for the high side, let's just work on getting back to Friday's high, and then we'll work on this one. And from there, we're heading way back up to here, but we need to, get ourselves through that portion first. So let's bring these way up to here. And then here, I like that. That's a nice little shelf right there. We'll call that good for the NASDAQ. This one is the Russell. A lot of wick on that candle. I never like to see that. That makes for some difficult trading. But we did take out, let's see, on Wednesday, we took out target 1 to the low side. Oddly, with such strong markets this week, the Russell was kind of falling behind, a little bit lackluster. So anyway, we did take out that short target. Awesome. So let's just do this. Let's just move it down slightly to that level of support where we kind of bounced off and then went up from there. This one can stay. And let's flip flop these guys because that is such a wiki candle from today. That will be our first target up. This will then be target 2. Moving on to micro Bitcoin, and that looks pretty decent. Had a pretty good day. We did take out target 1 from last week, so that rocks. And let's see what we've got. Let's go here. And then let's just put this up here slightly. Can bring this one up. Ooh, that's a nice, look at that. All 1, 2, 3-ish, like 2.5, 2.75 wicks. We'll take it. That's a nice level of support. This one can go right about there. We'll call that good. And moving on to ETH or micro ETH. Cool. We were in the range of our higher level targets, even though it is below the cloud. How might we have known that that could happen? Well, it flipped the parabolic SAR, indicating a shift in the direction. The SAR means stop and reverse. So it was like, hey, we've been going down this portion and now we're going to go back up, which is exactly what it did. So let's just clean that up a little bit. I like that. And then move this guy up here. It does have to get through the cloud though. It's just an FYI on that. We can bring this one way up here and this one to this next kind of just stair stepping down from there. All right, cool. Let's move on to the metals. Let's take a look at gold. Oof, pullback today. I mean, not surprising because it's been on quite a rally, and oftentimes on Fridays we will have a reversal day. So it pretty much just went up all week, and so like that That's beautiful. Let's just, not cry about one pullback day in the whole week. We did hit new all-time highs, so here will be our next target up, and the ATR on this one is 33. So if we go from, let's see, like 42-ish. Okay, cool. That'll be target 2 to the high side. Now that's again only if it like gets itself turned back around, starts going back up. As for low side, that will be your next target if you like to short. And this one, I mean, this one's kind of an intermediate. You could like stair step it down, but I really like this level down here just because we can grab a few more of these wicks. That was a nice bouncing off point from there. In other words, it came up here, pulled back. Actually, this day was a little crazy with a spinning top and then trampolined way up to there. Okay, moving on to silver, also a pullback. So let's do this. This one is not at those all-time highs, which makes my job easier. I don't have to do math. It's just looking at the pictures. Okay, there we go. Copper. This looks like an annoying week for copper because like first of all, just chop in the cloud. Okay, we finally got past that. Huge day up. Awesome. And like as everybody's celebrating and going long, what happens the next day? Pull back. And then as people are like, oh well, is it gonna go higher? What are we doing? Like huge day up. So hopefully some of you were able to take advantage of that. We did take out both of these high side targets, so that rocks. And then we had a pullback today on Friday. So that's pretty close. Let's go up to this next level and then this one here. Short side targets. Let's go. I like that a lot. And let me just move this up. Scotch here. You could also use this like from this candle and this candle, but this is fine right here for our purposes. Wrapping it up with micro crude. Crude was having a hard time over the last few days, but slight recovery today. So let's put that there and this one down here. High side targets. Let's go for that. And then that's a nice fractal right there. So there you have it. That's what happened this week and a look ahead at where we might go next week. Speaking of next week, it's my birthday next week. So my gift to you is that all of my best selling trading courses are on sale. I'll link you over to this should you want to check out what is on sale. I have a little description of these classes and you can save 46% because I will be 46 years old. Cannot wait. Have an amazing weekend. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.